Going up, escalator. Make it better. That's my manner. So see you later on an escalator. Going up. 난 필요 없어 navigate. Hey, 본능이 나를 activate. Don't make a wish now, just do it. 지금 순간이만 noob day. Switch on, 뭘 그리 놀라 넌. Wake up, 넌 놓고 있다가는 lost. Kick up, 주저앉고 저질러. Just kick it up, just kick it up. Up, never go down. 오르막길을 즐기는 타입. 너무 필지 탑, you see my way, 멈추지 않아. Escalator, so see you later on an escalator. Going up, escalator. Freedom mentality, escalator. Going up, freak that. 눈높이를 낮출 일은 없지 절대 sunset. 누구보다 태양을 원해. What was that? 널 밑에다 두고 온 두려움 is my update. The latest pass, up, never go down. 내가 딱 어울리는 것처럼 멈추는 법을 몰라. 더 커지는 게날 중간간.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Foden. Musiala. And he's managed to get rid. That has not gone well. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that's well seen too. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Van Dijk.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And it's Messi. Oh, just skips past his man. Foden! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's a half-decent try. India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. tries to get it clear. Seedorf. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Seedorf. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Cannavaro. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Messi. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he was quick to react.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cannavaro makes the interception. Nicely weighted ball. Musiala. And now they can clear their lines. And he's quick to snap. He's having a hit! Looking for the run. And there is the half-time whistle. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless.
Thank you very much for your
An
cooperation.
engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 14, Turn, number 8,
And we're off again.
Bellingham, coming on the
0-0,
field,
and we're at the
number
halfway
20,
point.
Cavani, number 17,
And they're quick to get it back.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Drogba. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf. Foden. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's quick to get it clear again. Rivaldo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Drogba gets flagged offside. He's had it taken off him. He can get that clear. Stojkovic did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Drogba.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kante producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he can clear it away. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Cleared without complication. And that has been knocked clear. And it's Cavani. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Oh, that's a key interception. Shifted it to the flank. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. And here's Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Nedved. Danger averted for now.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Messi. He's in here. Has a goal! And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. So we finish as we started. Try it.
I push up on this funk and give me miracles. Making known how we love to ride is something we control. All night long we rock to this, screaming I testify this loving. All night long we rock to this, screaming I testify that we'll survive and test the time. They can't deny our love, they can't divide us. We'll survive and test the time. I promise I'll be right here, standing next to you, standing in the fire next to you. Oh, you know it's deeper than the rain, it's deeper than the pain, but it's deep like DNA, something they can't take away. Hey, tick, 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 oh.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding
Hello,
on it,
everybody,
but
and
it is
welcome to
equally
today's
clear and
match.
very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's quick to get it clear again. Nicely aimed pass. It's run loose here. Batistuta. Beckham. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Beckham is offering a right smile there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Adams! Now in he goes again. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
India are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Stojkovic. Adams with the clearance. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Stojkovic. And here's Drogba. It's Drogba! He's got away with one there.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Drogba! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. Stojkovic. And here's Mbappe. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Mbappe. Oh, super ball. And the shot! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Defending of the desperate variety. And he can clear it away. Couldn't squeeze it through. Batistuta had a shot. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Drogba is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And that could set him on his way. Now the finish! Oh, taken with style! They are right back in business!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. India clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
India grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Casillas. And we've reached half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Stojkovic does really well to win the ball there. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. India have themselves a chance from the spot. So having trailed, this to go ahead. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. Oh, he's missed it.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. He's looking for the runner here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Back into the middle. Batistuta! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah,
Substitutions
typically
taking
for him,
place.
that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Well, that looks a decent ball, and it's Messi. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, he's had a hit! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's there to retrieve it. India are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Drogba.
India really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Messi, he's shifting through the gears here. And Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Looking for the run. That is good alertness. Goalkeeper's ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Now,
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence,
Thank you for your
and I'm
cooperation.
afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Out that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody, and
minds
welcome
of
to
the
today's
footballing
match.
folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. And here's Yamal. Vinicius Junior. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Nicely worked. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And the counter is on. Van Dijk makes the interception. Played back to the goalkeeper. headed upfield.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Xabi Alonso. Quarter of an hour played. Played back in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nantes with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Alonso! Foden getting this one clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Vinicius Junior. Van Dijk cuts it out. Nuno Mendes. Vinicius Junior. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And here's Rooney. Rooney, shot a goal! Goal! Nantes! And Nantes take the lead! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Substitutions taking place.
India can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Shapes to shoot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cannavaro. India making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Yamal. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's a sharp little ball here. Xabi Alonso. Rooney, given the lift of his goal, and it's Scholes. And he cuts out the supply, and he thumps it clear. It's Belletti.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's a throw. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
David Villa.
Villa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Messi. Scholes. And he was alert to it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is out of play. Moved on forwards. No, he's just misjudged that one.
The attendance
Well,
for
he
this
was
match
clearly
was
disappointed with that pass.
72,306.
Nantes clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Foden. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And he's on his way! The defence opting here for strength in numbers. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. And it's Scholes. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Neuer gets it away. Again the flag's up. Cannavaro. Could be danger here! He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. India perhaps wondering what the best time is for that. Yamal! He should have put that one away.
Lamine Yamal has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has
Substitution on
pulled
the
off the
field.
impossible.
Number 19.
It's their
Yamal.
second corner of the game.
Coming on to replace him is number 10.
Cleared away.
Mbappe.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Rooney. He's going for goal! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Mbappe. That looks a good ball through. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Back into the middle. Alexander-Arnold.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Taken back almost at once. Van Dijk spot. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
This is a simulation game set in a virtual world and does not represent real life. Please play in moderation, take frequent breaks, and play responsibly.
This is a simulation game set in a virtual world and does not represent real life. Please play in moderation, take frequent breaks, and play responsibly.
Help! Watch out!